so good at. When he needs to do a job, if I need to ride off and have other horses to concentrate on, he's awesome, because I can set him up on a circle and I can look down at my young horses and say, come and hop in position. Ozzy says, yeah, you work them and I'll do this. So when they get up on the outside, he's happy just to stay in that perfect circle for me, and he allows me to do the things that I need to get done. You can imagine he was bred that way, because when you look at the way he travelled, oh, that was athletic, see? When you look at the way he travels around, he keeps his head down in the lower position than my horse is there. See, the Australian stock horse, he's going to be up in front a little bit more to go galloping through timber and jump big logs and go down mountains like the man from Snowy River. Whereas Ozzy says, I got to keep my head down so you don't hit me with the rope. So that's what he's doing. But see, once I set him up at a job, Ozzy is second only at this to the best horse that I've ever had, Quiet Way Nugget, because I can canter him around. Okay, obviously none of you have ever tried to do that. That's better. Because, see, if I did that on spin abbey, if I threw my arms left and right and moved around like that, he would have done 15 flying changes. Whereas Ozzy just says, oh, that feels nice. So, stop him up. So now we're going to bring the two boys that don't work a lot in between shows because they're at such a high level. Hope. We'll bring Hope and Sequel. Those of you who were in Murfreesboro last year would have noticed that I had a beautiful little mare called Pride. She's still a big part of my team, but she's made room this year. Where are you going? He goes, I told you, mate, I don't like him. He said, he's taken over my position in the show. I used to be the one that liked to watch others work. So I'm going to just bring Sequel back and forth. And the big thing when I'm working with any of my horses, and especially with Ozzy from last year, is that I came in and wanted to see him for the horse that he was one day going to be. I had this vision in mind. I had this vision of him coming back in a year's time to help me win another buckle. And I had visions of him being the horse that he is today. And it's funny, because when I put the saddle on him, I didn't have that vision, but I did have the visions of him doing this. Now, just seeing it is not going to make it happen. But I believe that as a horseman, all we are really is an artist. And when an artist is looking at a piece of blank canvas, they don't see it as a blank canvas. They would see the picture in their mind, and then they take the brush strokes and they continue to paint until they have a beautiful portrait. This is my beautiful portrait. Now, to go and win a race, to go and win the Olympics at show jumping, I would leave Ozzy in the stable. But to do this, you wouldn't find me on a better horse. The 4-6s have bred incredible individuals that are bred for your country and your way of life. And I must say that I'm so extremely proud to have Australian history on my left and right and American history underneath me. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop with them. Actually, Sequel, you can come with me. See, Sequel is the bully in my show. Well, not in my show, he's the bully in my life. Sequel says, when I'm at home, when I go away to Australia and I come back and all the horses have bites on them, it's because Sequel was giving them tattoos at his shop of tattoos. So he says, I'm the boss. No one walks over me, especially not that young upstart from Texas, and I just ruin his life and do that. Oh no! Every now and then Hope just reverts back to the wild Brumby that he once was. Look at him spinning. In his mind, he's at the reining fence. What are you doing? Now, I have not asked him to do that because he used to be white, but when he goes rolling all the time, this is actually a perfect colour. That's what I look for in a horse. He'll look clean when he gets up. You're having a good time? This is what happens when you don't work for a living anymore. You just want to laze about in the sun. I'm going to help him roll completely over because it's difficult. So I use my hand. Sometimes I pull a muscle. Well, I'll try again. Oh! Right, you've got to have really strong biceps to do this. And I think I just set him up. I have no control over this, but you all think I do, which is really nice. Now, why do you think he was just doing what he wanted then? Because he knows for a fact I cannot chase him. My horses are very clever. He says, you'll find it very hard to chase me with sequel in between your legs. Where are you going? This is the Hope Show. I hope you're all enjoying it. This is why I called him Hope, because boy, I hope he listens. I'll hop off here. You watch me come up. You watch just when I get close, the worry. He knows he's been in trouble. Look at him. Oh no, they're both doing it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop off, because Ozzy might like to do it too. And I'll leave them alone. I'll come and grab my Mr. Incredible.